What's up? It's your boy Sanity. Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna play Getting Over It with Bennet. I forgot the name. This is a freaking very hard game. Why is the... Wait, mustn't... Oh my god. It's so much. Alright, that's way too little. Weird. Alright. Oh my god, this is so hard. I thought it was gonna be so easy, but apparently it isn't.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Oh no! Okay, I thought it was gonna be so easy, but apparently not. Oh! Oh, yo. Okay. You just go like that, and then boom! No, you're not gonna drop. You aren't gonna drop. You are not gonna drop. You aren't gonna drop. Alright. What you do now is so... Oh my god. You don't do that. And you go like this. Yes! Let's go. Alright, now I was gonna get to the easy part. No! Don't drop. Easy peasy.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes.
I thought this was gonna be easy, but apparently it's not. Alright, you should try this out for yourself. This is very hard. Oh my god. Oh no! What do you mean? Alright, I could do this. It's easy peasy. Alright. This is easy. No! What do you mean? Oh my god. Alright, I'm starting to get the hang of it.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the
Barely
gut.
lost anything. This game is the epitome of hell combined with hell. Again. Oh my god. You know what? Slow and steady. dead slow and steady. Alright, and you go like this. And you go like this. And you go like this.
Oh.
No! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, no! Alright, I'm never gonna make it all the way up there. Alright, this thing is taking too long. I'll just cut until I get up the house. Alright, I'll just cut. Alright. Oh my god, alright, we made it up here. Oh my god. No! This took a while to get up here. Alright. I'm kinda getting the
In a certain way, sexy hiking is the perfect embodiment of a bee game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
No!
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Right. No. Alright. Easy, easy peasy. Easy, easy peasy. Easy peasy. It's easy. No game can beat the Santee. Oh my god. No, 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 no. No way. No. Why?
Get nasty over, boy.
Let's cut until
Alright,
Alright, made it back.
That's good time, boy.
Very
Hey, buddy.
tricky. No, 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 no.
Oh, God, no.
This is not easy.
$10 shoe fits my feet. A $10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits my feet, and I ain't going to be treated this away. Going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes, and I ain't going to be treated this away.
No, I ran out of my mouse. Very cringy watch because I am so
Calm
bad.
down, boy, calm
And this
down.
game is like the freaking worst. Running out of freaking mouse.
Hey!
Tink, tink. Why did I do that? Alright. Getting the hang of it. Or not. Alright.
You can hit the escape key if you need to change the mouse sensitivity. The soul would have no rainbow had the eyes no tears.
Oh my
John
god.
Vance Cheney.
Other games to play. Alright. You go like that, and then... No. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's the worst game ever. Worst. No! Why? Oh my god. god, yes, I made it. I made it. Yes. No. No, 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 no. Don't you dare. Oh, get up there, you moron. Alright. Get up there. Up. Up. No! Oh my god. Oh god. No!
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before.
No!
That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
Why? Alright, I made it back. 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 I made it back.
Anyway, when you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game.
Oh my god.
It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of
And it
compromise.
only took me a long
Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake.
Oh, no,
You
no,
can
no,
be
no, no,
completely
no, no,
confident
no,
in
no,
your
no.
ability to get through them once you have the correct
my
method
God.
or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that
no, no,
sense,
no, no,
every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
Oh my god, this is so freaking hard. Alright. Move it. Move it. No, no, no. Don't you dare fall off. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. No, no. No, 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 no. No. No.
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
God. Oh my god. Sorry if I don't talk half of the goddamn time because this game is so annoying that I just don't talk. Oh my hands are sweaty. My hands are sweaty. Knees, weak, arms are heavy, warming on the sweater already. Mom spaghetti. Surface. On the surface, he's calm and ready to drop bomb. You need on that. I don't even know the song, but I don't care because I said so. Alright, you know what? No. Yeet. Yeet. Alright, got an idea. Drop. Fall back. Fall back. Fall back. Need the momentum. I need the momentum to do the thing. Alright. Momentum. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better.
Why?
But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this,
Why?
truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham
That
Lincoln.
far. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna leave the episode. Don't you dare. I'm gonna leave the episode right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please thumbs it up because it's torture. It's torture for me. Please thumbs it up. And yeah. Subscribe and tell me recommend games to play. So yeah. Bye. Have a good time. If it ends.